Hello fans of terrible literature. Today we were going to do a review of 50 Shades of Grey, one of the most appalling offences that has ever been made against the English language. But, this happened.
Hello, Seth. Yeah, I can make a video. Sure. A review? Sure, yeah. Just send me a book over. Oh, you already have? Okay, hang on. Let me just open that up. What? Is this a joke? I'm not reading that. That'd give you brain damage. Are you serious? No, I'm not. I don't care if it's good for the algorithm. I'm not reading that. No, you. I tell you what you can do, mate. You can go. Well, clearly a compromise had to be made. So what we've done is we've scoured the internet for 10 interesting facts about 50 Shades of Grey. Now these are on the internet. They may be true, they may not be true. Who can tell? It's up to you, the intelligent, informed, literary audience, to decide for yourselves what you believe. We're not going to try and push you one way or the other. But here, for your amusement, are a list of 10 facts that we've found around the internet about this giant of literary expression, 50 Shades of Grey. So, without further ado, here is our list of 10 facts. Number 1. In 50 Shades of Grey, every 17th word in the book is potato, and every 4th instance of the word is spelled incorrectly. Now I know this is very simple to check. You can simply open the book and start looking. Every 17th word is meant to be potato. Unfortunately, if you read more than 15 words, you're going to get a crippling headache, migraines, by the end of the first page. We don't recommend you do it. Just take it as it says on the internet. I'm sure it's correct. Number 2. E.L.James is not a horse. In fact, horses are often found to be very offended at the suggestion that one of them wrote this book. Now, the professionals that we are, we decided to interview a horse and ask them for ourselves if they wrote this book. As you can see, he's clearly not happy. We checked with a medical professional and the consensus came back that E.L.James is definitely not a horse and perhaps is some kind of human being. Number 3. The only writing experience that E.L.James had was signing her own name to a birthday card for her uncle when she was 7 years old. Reports state that the word James wasn't written correctly and included a small drawing of the Batman logo instead of the S. Now this isn't something that we can confirm or deny, but if you look over the book, read some of the text, check some of the quotes online, this is something that I can believe. Number 4. There is an Indian adaptation of the book, 15 Shards of Clap. All of the sexual content was removed, leaving only the dedication page that read, "For my wonderful husband, I am only doing this for the money." Number 5. A GoFundMe page was set up before the book was published and raised nearly $17,000 to send E.L.James to some kind of writing school. Birch Hill Community College said it would be like trying to make a cheese sandwich out of 2 rocks and a lump of cardboard, and they politely declined. The money was reportedly returned to the donors. Now again, this isn't something that we can easily confirm, but it does speak of the generosity of the British public, and I can well believe it. I can also believe that Birch Hill Community College, one of the mighty standards of literature, would turn down this offer. Number 6. 50 Shades of Grey is an anagram for the Earth is flat, prompting some conspiracy theorists to jump to the conclusion that the main character represents a giant turtle with the entire planet on its back. Now again, this is something that you can easily confirm for yourselves, and I think it stems from the human need for things to make sense. We've all picked up this book at some point and looked at it and thought, this must mean something. This can't just be an amorphous blob of semi-coherent gibberish, because $95 million were earned off of this book. There has to be a meaning, there has to be something to it. I think we'd all like to believe that there was more to this than just idle curiosity. Number 7. The sequels we all know almost weren't written the way that we know them. Instead of BDSM, the other books were intended to explore other fetishes. The second book was originally going to be titled 50 Shades of Brown, but was considered too appalling even for the publishers of Harry Potter to touch. It would have eventually been followed up with 50 Shades of Green, which would have been set sometime after Anastasia Steele's death. Number 8. The titular character, Christian Grey, originally had several other different names that were explored with focus groups. Jewish Gold, Muslim Brown and Buddhist Blue were all considered too inappropriate. Number 9. There is an enduring rumour about an interesting subplot involving the character Craig Melonballs that was removed from this book. The story goes that this character propositioned Anastasia Steele and invited her to join him in his sexual fetish of licking kitchen tiles while his underpants were set on fire. She declined because he wasn't very attractive and then reported him to HR. Now I don't believe this one's true, I think it's false because, as anyone who's read the book knows, it doesn't even have a main plot, let alone subplots. Number 10. This is the only known book to successfully fail to include foreshadowing, metaphor, allegory, story, a single three-dimensional character, any signs of research whatsoever, a conclusion, and the word dignity. Again, check for yourself. All those things are missing. Probably. Number 11. It was marketed in the UK as 50 Shades of Grey, the Gray American misspelling, so as not to confuse the audience who may otherwise have assumed it was a documentary about the history of monochromatic self-toning techniques. In Canada, it was sold as 50 Rights You No Longer Have, and in Saudi Arabia, it was widely referred to as banned. Number 12. Although the title suggests the inclusion of 50 Shades of Grey, only 19 different shades are actually included in the book. There is mention of Slate Grey and Grey Poupon. Battleship Grey is mentioned 3 times, which is not surprising as it is used as the name of the titular character's mother. Dark Charcoal Grey, arguably the most popular of all the shades of grey, is never mentioned at all for some inexplicable reason. Seems to me that this is just gross incompetence on the part of the writer. Number 13. E.L.James went on to become a script editor for J.J. Abrams, and her writing is meant to be the primary inspiration for Batgirl. Now again, this is something you can easily check for yourself, but Batgirl didn't seem inspired to me at all. And as for J.J. Abrams, I think we all know that he doesn't use a script at all. He just makes things up as he goes along, horribly. Number 14 in our list of 10 things. Although it's widely believed that this story is about BDSM, it is strongly suspected among literary historians that BDSM is actually a misspelling of the word beak, and that this was originally about 2 people going birdwatching.
Is any of that true?
No, of course not. Maybe. Maybe. You can never tell. I mean, the internet is a strange place. So there you go. Rather than read this book and then just say how bad it is, when everyone knows how bad it is, we thought we'd just go ahead and do this. 10 interesting facts all about the book.
You forgot number 15, that most authors are often incredibly jealous of the success of a semi-literate hack who made $95 million.
I think she's broken. We'll try and have a fix ready for next time. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.